Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm doing a Will I Buy It? So I'm going to go over all of the new makeup releases and talk to you about whether or not it's on my wish list. I am currently on a low buy, so I'm trying to be really careful about what makeup I bring into my collection and being really selective about what I bring in. Like, it either has to spark a ton of joy or it has to fill a need in my collection for me to really get it. And trust me, sparking a ton of joy is not difficult for me when it comes to makeup. So let's jump right into it. We're just going to dive in today. I'm doing my little scooch and I'm going to put pictures right up here because I do not yet have any of these items. Let's dig in. So as always with me, I don't do these every single week, so I do go back quite a bit. Some of these things might be out right now. Some of them might be coming out. I will let you know. But the very first thing I want to talk about are the Milk Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint Sticks. These are $24 each, and apparently the texture feels somewhat like Jello, from what I understand. I have seen that they blend on very easily, but they also dry down kind of quickly, so you got to work quickly with them. These are so adorable, and I have seen so many people do really, really cute looks with these, but this is one I am going to pass on because I know I don't need it. I know this isn't something that I would use often enough to make it worth it because something tells me that these are going to dry out, right? If they're like a jelly texture, if they feel like Jello, they're going to dry out. And I don't exactly want like broken up crusty Jello on my face. Call me crazy. This is also available now. So this is the Kosas BB Burst Tinted Moisturizer Gel Cream with copper peptides. What are copper peptides? I probably could just Google it and figure it out, but like the average person walking into Sephora isn't like,
you know what? If I know about one thing in this world, it's copper peptides.
This is a clean tinted gel cream that delivers a refreshing burst of active skincare, lightweight yet buildable coverage. Those are like good words to my ears, and a smooth, hydrated, natural finish. This sounds beautiful to me. So these are $38 each, cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free, and there are 24 shades. I do think that's a really decent shade range to start with, and it looks like the colors go from quite light to quite deep, which I enjoy. Now these, again, were available February 1st, I believe. I am very curious about this. The phrase gel turns me off a tiny bit because my skin is very normal to dry, and sometimes gel, like moisturizers and things like that, they don't sink into my skin the way I want them to. I like a cream or whatever. So I'm curious about this. Not like I want foundation to sink into my skin, but I also don't want it to like bead up on my skin either. If you've tried this, let me know. I am quite curious about this one. And again, I really do enjoy the shade range. And they have a variety of different aged models, which I think is really cool. Most of them are about 15 years old, but there's a few in there who are like over 20. This is also available now. It looks like Juvia's Place came out with a blushed liquid blush lighter. So it is a buildable, radiant, pigmented, and blendable formulation in complementary hues, blah, blah, blah. This looks really, really cute. Like there's a couple of colors there, and it looks like they are very like, you know, highlighted blushes, which is what I prefer. I like a blush that is shimmery or has some like dimension to it. I don't like a matte blush. These are $18 each. This is not yet a need, but if I happen to wander into Ulta and I happen to try these out like a swatch and they happen to be beautiful, they might happen to wind up in my cart. I'm just saying. This one is listed as coming soon. It might be available now though because coming soon was January 27th. This is the Beauty Bay Reckless Romance Eyeshadow Palette. This is going to be a no from me, and that is nothing to do with the quality. That has nothing to do with quality. This color story just does not appeal to me. This is very pink heavy. This is very mauve heavy. And by the way, do you say mauve or mauve? And I am firmly in my place in saying that neither is incorrect. Neither is incorrect. Anyway, this color story, again, it just doesn't appeal to me. Now, I can appreciate how it has some of those grungier tones in it, like those gray green shades. I think that's a really nice compliment, but it's not for me. The fact that it's only $22 though for 20 shades, I think that's pretty bomb. If you've tried Beauty Bay shadows at all, how do you feel about them? Because I know that a couple of their palettes have appealed to me in the past. I haven't made the jump yet though, so let me know down below. Okay, I will admit this one made me twitch a little bit when I first saw it, but I'm not going to get it. Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with the 2024 Year of the Dragon highlighter. It looks so beautiful. This almost looks like a lighter version because it is a pearl shade of the Amrezy highlighter, which was very, very gold leaning. But this looks so beautiful. I really did love Anastasia's format. And I say did because I haven't purchased anything Anastasia in years. And I used to like, they used to be the #1 brand on my radar. They really were. But now I haven't tried them in so damn long. This is so beautiful. I love the imprint of the dragon in there. I think it's so cute. And I would definitely use it, but it's not a need at all right now. But it's so pretty. Ugh, it's so pretty. Is there a price on here? $38. So it was available for pre-order at the end of January. I'm going to assume it's probably sold out at this point, but it did look lovely. Okay, so I'm confused. Okay, wait. Denessa Myrix revealed that she was coming out with 2 new products, okay? One of them is the Water Powder Serum. Those 3 words just don't belong together. The only thing I can think of is, do you remember that Becca powder that felt cooling and almost wet when you put it on? Maybe it's like that. So this is supposed to be mattifying. No, blurs and smooth and soothe your skin. You can wear it alone or under makeup. Is it a powder or is it a serum? Okay, wait, it is liquid. It is liquid, okay, and it vaporizes to a smooth powder. That's a hell no for me. That's a hell no. I have dry skin. I don't want a powder base. Oh my gosh, that makes me cringe in the same way that probably people with oily skin cringe if like somebody puts oil on their, like actual oil on their face or has like a hydrating balm. The other thing that is coming out, I'm not sure if it's coming in February, so I'm assuming it's out, is the Moisturizer Repair Balm, and it hydrates your skin. It looks very thick. It looks almost like a petroleum jelly. That's more my jam because dry, but I'm not going to buy either of these. I'm not interested enough. Okay, this is available now. The NYX Duck Plump. Okay, that's been out for a minute, but they came out with a new shade in Cherry Spice. Instant and overtime plumping for the ultimate injectionless pout, $13. Here's the thing. The picture of the lips in the upper left-hand corner makes me so uncomfortable. Does that not look like that person's having an allergic reaction? I think they're having an allergic reaction in this photo and they really need some help. So if someone could call 911 or get them an EpiPen, I'd really appreciate it. I have no interest in this. I really don't. I have used plumping glosses and plumping lip liners in the past, and I actually really enjoy them. But for some reason, this holds no appeal to me. So no. All right, spoiler alert. I do have this next one. So Melt Cosmetics came out with a petite warm brown eyeshadow stack and a petite neutral brown eyeshadow stack. They also re-released their burnished gel liner and came out with a new metal bond gel liner called Penny. And they were kind enough to send it all to me. And I'll be honest, like when I got these, I was like, these are cute, but how much will I really use these? The answer to that is very often. Like I used the warm brown stack today. The only thing I did different was I packed a little glitter on top of my lids, but everything else is that warm brown stack. I used burnished gel liner in my waterline. I love that gel liner so much. It is the most perfect warm red brown ever. So I'm really in love with these. Like I really am. Now, hold on, let me get one. Now, I said this in my video, guys, these are tiny. This is like the size of a larger lipstick tube, and they open up like this, and each one, you know, opens up very easily. This is really good for travel or for keeping in your purse if you need to do eyeshadow touch-ups, which I don't know who would need to do that, but this is really good for overnight travel. Like, I'm going to like this for nights where I'm going away for one night and just packing like a backpack or something. These are really cute, and yes, you all know me, I still did keep it in the box. But again, these are $30 each, which I do personally feel like is a little bit steep. Now, I don't know if it's still available. I'll put a note here on the screen. But when I originally got these, there was a full deal where you could get both stacks and both gel eyeliners for $65. That is a steal. And if it's still available, I highly suggest jumping on that. I don't know if I can suggest buying one at a time because I do feel like it's a bit pricey, but I really like them. What is this? There's going to be a new Dyson supersonic hair dryer, and it's supposed to be shaped like a lowercase r. It is 20% smaller and 30% lighter with intelligent heat controls. How do I feel about this? I mean, if it works, it works, and Dyson hair products work. But this looks like it's just going to blast air right at your head in like a stream and not actually like dry anything. What do you all think about this? I mean, it's aesthetically interesting to look at, but I think the other Dyson products have also been aesthetically interesting to look at, and they work. Okay, I had a bunch of you send me, and by a bunch, I mean there was like 3 people who sent me this on Instagram when it was announced, okay? This has been revealed. When is it out? Oh, it's not out until March 4th. Supergoop is coming out with protect-tint, a daily SPF tint with SPF 50. And it is coming in 14 shades, which is kind of like a mesh shade range, but I am all about this and will probably purchase it. Now, it is $44, which is for 1.18 fluid ounces. That is not a lot at all. Okay, I don't know if I love that part of it, but I love Supergoop products. They work very, very well with my skin, and I really enjoy them. And I love a tinted sunscreen, a tinted moisturizer. That is my preferred method of foundation. So I'm very curious about this, but the fact that it is only 1.18 fluid ounces for $44, and it is a tint, which means you'll need a little bit more of it to get any kind of coverage. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it, but it does have hyaluronic acid. It does have zinc oxide. I am very curious about it, at least. I at least need to try it, but this might be my only one where I'm like, yeah, it's almost definitely happening. I'm really curious when this specific thing that I'm curious about is going to come up in my feed here. Ooh, okay, so this is out now. LYS, and I don't know if it's LYS or LIS, is coming out with Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Sticks. These look beautiful. These look so pretty, and I love a cream blush. I love a glowy cream blush more than anything. Oh, this is like tickling my ivories. Is that even a phrase? This is tickling my sense. It's tickling. I'm ticklish. Really, though, this is just very interesting to me. There's like this beautiful terracotta shade that I am all about. I think that might be Focused, which is warm cinnamon pink, maybe. But there are 7 shades. These all look beautiful, beautiful. I will absolutely try these in store. Are these in Sephora? Yeah, they're in Sephora. So I am very curious to try these. These are going to be $20 each, which I think is reasonable for a Sephora level cream blush. That was not the thing I was originally like super excited about, but now I am. Okay, I am listening. These are available now. Glossier came out with Cloud Paint bronzers. So I have 2 of the Cloud Paint cheek colors, and I love them. These are very, very liquidy blushes, okay? I apply them either with my finger or with a brush, and I blend it out, or with a sponge. You can apply them any way you want, but they are more liquid than cream. So the fact that they have bronzers coming out, so it looks like there are 5 shades, and they go from, again, quite light to quite deep. Although the deep one looks quite red in tone, but these are really pretty looking. These are very pretty looking, and this is a maybe. Again, $22 each. Will these be available in Sephora as well? I'm not sure. These might only be available on Glossier, but oh, I'm very curious. Guys, usually these videos are me like crapping on everything. These are usually just a complete anti-haul. And granted, there's a lot of stuff here I'm not planning on getting, but there's some like fun stuff coming out right now, like stuff that's up my alley at least. This is not my vibe, but it looks like Nabla came out with a quad, and it is the Forget Me Not palette. So it's just purple, okay? It's like, well, it's 2 shades of purple, 1 shade of like a blurple, and then 1 shade of chunky glitter, it looks like. There's 2 glitters that look quite chunkers. That does not appeal to me at all. The color story is pretty enough, but I'm going to say no on that. God, there's a lot of stuff that's come out or is coming out. Okay, so this has been revealed. Is this available yet? This is available February 23rd, the Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette. This holds no appeal to me whatsoever. I used to be really into things like this, these all-in-one face palettes that were eyeshadow and blush and highlighter and this and that and the other thing all together. I'm not into that anymore. And also these colors just don't appeal to me, like 5 really shimmery eyeshadow shades. Like, are those, I can't decide. I guess those bronzers could be bronzer or they could be eyeshadows as well. They just don't do it for me. Nothing about this palette does it for me, and I imagine it's expensive. $62. I love Natasha Denona quality. This is a big hell no for me though. Woo! Okay, so this is a brand that is new to me, and it is Bosma Beauty, okay? I am only just now familiar with them, but they came out with cream blushes, and these look beautiful. They look so like, oh, just dewy and lovely and creamy and perfect. And I'm kind of here for it. So again, this is a new brand to me, and it is founded, the founder is, what does it say? Founded by burn survivor turned skin expert, Basma Hamid is on a mission to create makeup that looks good on your real skin. These look gorgeous. These look absolutely beautiful. So these cream blushes are $28 each. Are you guys familiar with this brand? I am really curious. There's only 6 shades so far, but dang, I'm really curious. It looks beautiful. Oh, you can get the whole bundle. Wait, is it the whole bundle for $52? No, I think it's just 2 shades for $52. But I'm curious about that. Okay, dropping my phone. All right, this is available now. I'm hesitant to say that. It might have sold out by now, but Adept Cosmetics came out with the Flying Fiddles palette. So this is an interesting color story because you do have some of those deep, dark, murky tones, but there's just, it's mostly shimmer. It's mostly shimmer. This does not appeal to me at all. I do think that Adept Cosmetics, the quality is beautiful and brilliant. Does it have a price in here? I don't see a price, but I feel like the price on Adept is also usually quite high because they do have lots of duochromes and multi-chromes, things like that. This is not on my radar, but it is pretty. Now this palette is really beautiful, but I'm not going to be getting it. So we have the Enle Rain Groovy Garden palette. I do like the kind of dusty tones of this, and that's so weird for me to say because I'm not usually a dusty kind of gal, but this one is so pretty, and this says garden to me. This is like a garden at night. You know what I mean? It's so, so, so pretty. Here's the thing. I haven't tried Enle Rain yet, okay? I haven't tried Enle Rain yet. And they're $69 for an eyeshadow palette. Now, I understand that indie brands can't buy as much in bulk. I understand that different formulas cost a lot of money. But $69 is a bit of a jump for me to make when I've never tried their shadows. If you've tried Enle Rain, please let me know down below what your opinion is on them, because I would love to try them someday. I really would. I wish I could try them in store or try a friend's palette, because I am curious. So that is it for now. Those are all the things that are coming out soon or have just recently come out. What are you itching to buy? And also, what don't you understand that other people are itching to buy because you think it's a big pile of crap? But I love making these videos. I really feel confident in my low buy this year, which makes me feel good. Like, yes, there are certain things I'm itching to buy. I'm pretty sure the only one that is a strong maybe is that Supergoop tinted sunscreen. I think that one looks really, really nice. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so much. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I did hurt my finger, so everybody kiss it better through the screen. But you are. You're super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.